Everyone. Today is Earth Day. In celebration of Earth Day, I am making this quick video about environmental art. What is environmental art? Environmental art is an umbrella term that encompasses a lot of different things. Environmental art are artists, artwork, genres of art that relate to or use materials found in nature. The different environmental art things we will be talking about today are art in nature, land art, and eco art. So to begin, art is found in nature, right? We don't have to do anything to create it. It's already there. Here are some pictures of the earth from an aerial view, meaning from above. And these are pictures of when land meets water or water is going through the earth. And you can see that there's a lot of bright colors, interesting patterns. So already in this form, art acts as an inspiration in nature. Also in nature, we find color, both on landscapes and on animals. We also find pattern. So, art is all around us, and art is found in nature. It's very inspiring, and because it's so inspiring, many artists make work about nature, or they use natural materials to make art with. So, the first thing I want to talk about is something called land art. Land art is art that's created in nature by using natural materials, right? So you have to take the materials you find in nature and you kind of reassemble them and use them to make another type of creation with. So for example, on the right over here is an arrangement of different colorful fruits and vegetables that are arranged in a pattern that create a nice artwork if you take a picture of it from above. Over here on the left is a rock stacking, right? Someone didn't just find this, they had to make this. And it's kind of cool because when someone else discovers this, it's like you're connecting with others. A land art artist named Andy Goldsworthy is quite popular for doing land art. What he will do is he'll take supplies that he finds in nature, natural materials, and he'll reassemble them into interesting patterns or interesting things that make you stop and look. So what he did over here is took these golden yellow leaves and surrounded them around this tree, right? It makes you notice this tree more. And it's kind of magical to find something like this while you're in nature. This one kind of looks like an eye. Here's some more of Andy Goldsworthy's land art. And something that you might notice or you might question is, does this artwork always stay like this? The answer is no. A lot of land art is not permanent, meaning that eventually the winds and the natural elements will wash, blow, or dissolve whatever a land artist makes. But that's the whole beauty of it. It's not permanent, so you really appreciate it more when you do discover a land art. Another type of environmental art is called eco art. Eco art is all about reduce, reuse, recycle. Artists often use recycled materials to create works of art with, and they can turn trash into beautiful artworks. This type of artwork is really important because it can send a message to people to be more resourceful with their consumption and also show how you can be creative with reusing materials. So instead of paper, plastic, even old wood getting thrown away and polluting in our oceans or in a landfill, there's artists and people out there that are taking that and creating beautiful works of art. For example, Thomas Dambo is an artist who is a recycle art activist. And what he does is he collects recyclable materials, garbage, and he turns it into beautiful artworks. So what we're seeing here is one of his projects called the Future Forest. Now, this was a collaborative project done with a community in Mexico City where they collected garbage, plastic, and they brought it all together and they created a colorful forest, a fake forest, with the plastic materials. So now people can go and enjoy this colorful artwork, but also it's a really good kind of awareness that spreads to people about how they can recycle their materials and be more responsible with their waste. Here's some more artwork by Thomas Dambo. He recycled wood and different scrap materials to make these giant troll sculptures, which were found all over the world. These artworks have been installed, right? It's very powerful and impactful. Another eco artist is Marina Debris. Now, what she does is she lives by the ocean, so she collects plastic and garbage that washes up on the shores, on the beach, and even she finds trash in the cities, and she saves it because she turns that garbage, that trash, into fashion. And she makes clothes, and she photographs the people wearing these recycled fashion pieces. Here's some more of her artwork that she has created, right? It makes you stop and think of the potential things that you could do with recycled materials. And a lot of this is more of a statement, meaning that people are seeing this and they're recognizing that these are materials that we throw away and recycle, and that there's so much of it, and she's showing how you can reuse it. So that was just a quick introduction to environmental art. And after watching this video, some of you might wonder, how can I become an environmental artist? Well, it's quite simple. All you have to do, and here's some steps that you can start with, are reduce the amount of things you buy to make art, right? You can use the materials you already have. So if you want to make artwork, but you don't have art supply, you need to start getting creative and thinking of the things that you can reuse or repurpose to make art with. Another thing that you can do, which we saw in this video, is you can go out and be a land artist. You can get out into nature and you can create, right? You can stack rocks, you can find maybe flower petals or leaves and assemble them in interesting patterns like we see here. Also, you can reuse and recycle materials and turn them into art, right? This artwork over here is a bunch of bottle caps that were glued, I'm assuming, onto cardboard and arranged to look like an earth. I thought that was really cool. And also, you can make artwork that appreciates and honors the natural beauty of earth and nature. So this artwork, this is done with typical art supply like crayons, colored pencils, but it's in dedication to the earth, and it makes us all aware of the natural beauty that our earth, our home, has to offer. So thank you for watching, and remember, reduce, reuse, recycle.